Michael Mayer struggled early on in the season for the Raiders to get involved in the passing game, and he also struggled to adapt to the physicality at the next level in the National Football League when it just came to making run blocks, getting in there in the trenches. But as this season has progressed, you can clearly see he is taking steps in the right direction to become a legitimate threat for us as a 3-down tight end at the next level. His run blocking is getting better, he's getting involved in the passing game, and it all starts in the trenches with Michael Mayer, where he's been making some huge strides these past couple of weeks. We're going to look right here. Michael Mayer does a good job sealing the edge, and just look at the hand placement right here. Michael Mayer is just in total control of his man on this rep, and it allows a nice hole on the right side to open up for Josh Jacobs. Mayer also does a good job on this pass block on the edge, able to win that hand battle, and he doesn't allow the pass rusher to get even close to Aiden O'Connell. Good rep right here. On this one, we're going to break down that 60-yard touchdown run by Josh Jacobs, and what really made this play work and go to the next level was the fantastic blocking on the left-hand side, and it started with Michael Mayer. Michael Mayer here starts by helping out Colton Miller seal the edge. After that, he's able to jump to the next level, and he creates a clear running lane on that left-hand side, which Josh Jacobs is going to hit 10 out of 10 times. The Chiefs defense get aggressive here. They got all their linebackers at the first level, and once Jacobs was able to hit that hole, he had all types of running room, and this just left him to be one-on-one with the safety, and he gets a nasty stiff farm right here. It's a huge play from Jacobs, but really Michael Mayer had a huge involvement for this play, going for such big yards. Here we're able to get Michael Mayer involved in the play action pass, and Mayer sells this perfectly. He begins to block and then boom, immediately releases, and he's wide open for his first down. Just good technique, and since he's been a lot better in the blocking game, this allows him this type of versatility. People don't know if he's going to stay to block or if he's going to go out as a passing threat. Mayer is also getting a lot more physical at the point of attack. Just watch how far he pushes his man back on this rep. That's damn near 5 yards, and you just love to see that from your tight end. He's not afraid to get nasty and get physical in that run game. Here Mayer shows off some of his route running skills. He gets wide open, gains a solid yard or so of separation. He exploited the mismatch on this one for sure, and what I also like is that he shows at the end of this play that he's not easy to bring down. You definitely can't get away with just trying to arm tackle this big fella. Now, week 11 versus Miami, the Raiders started off the game with some nice play action concepts, and I thought we took the right approach early in the game with our offense. But here we're just able to get Michael Mayer involved early. He sells the block perfectly once again on the play action pass. Michael Mayer has gotten a lot better blocking against the run, does a great job sealing the edge right here, which allows Jacobs to run this to the outside. And then here we're able to get Michael Mayer involved once again in the passing game with this good safe check down route. Another good example of Mayer holding his own against a defensive end. He seals the edge once again, but the hole opens up on this cutback lane for Josh Jacobs to hit, but good rep from him overall. Now here we utilize him in a quick check down curl type of route in the middle of the field. I think we just need to use him more in these type of plays across the middle, short chunk plays, or to move the chains. Now another way to get him involved more is in these play action passes, especially since he's a legit run blocking threat, as we can see right here. Now here Michael Mayer gets involved on this passing block. He helps on the double team block with Thayer Munford, who gets beat almost immediately off the line, and then Michael Mayer is going to have to step in and make up for the slack. He does his best, even though this is a clear disadvantage, but he's able to hold his own just enough, and he gives Aiden O'Connell just enough time to get this pass off. Now it was slightly overthrown. Ideally here, if Munford could have done a lot better off the line, this would have allowed us to give Aiden O'Connell just a little bit more time. This likely could have resulted in a potential touchdown pass, but overall I think Mayer did a good job here given the circumstances. We got a catch across the middle with heavy traffic, but he shows he's just a reliable target and he has sure hands. Here Mayer does a good job selling the fake motion to the left as the Raiders run a jet sweep, and Mayer shows he has the athleticism to get out in open space and make these type of blocks. Now, Mayer is still occasionally having his moments where he's getting dominated like on this rep, but it's not quite as often as it was the first couple of weeks. Look, Mayer is still undersized, especially when he goes one-on-one with defensive ends, but he's been doing a lot better. And here we got a 3rd and 4 inside the red zone, and Michael Mayer gets his first career NFL touchdown. Here, Mayer shows he can be a legit security blanket for a quarterback as Aiden O'Connell gets pressured here. The play breaks down, he looks for his big fella. He just throws this 50-50 ball to Michael Mayer, and he uses that size advantage to his full display and is able to high point this ball for a touchdown. Mayer is starting to show he can become a true red zone threat for us, especially since he can still block, so you never really know if he's going to block for us or if he's going to get involved down the field. Just another good example right here of him doing well in the run blocking game. He's able to hold his own and seal the edge once again. Now, on this next one, I'm definitely impressed because he doesn't back down against defensive end Aiden Hutchinson, a rising star in this league, and he does a great job going 1v1 right here. Looks like his strength is getting a lot better than it was before when he was getting bullied early in the season. Another good rep here, able to put in that work against Aiden Hutchinson. Once again, he opens up a nice running lane for the running back to run through. Here is another great example of him being aggressive in the run game, and here he essentially takes on 2 guys on this block. He's able to get his shoulder initially off the line on the defensive back, creeping in, and he essentially eliminates him from the play. And then after that, he jumps to the next blocker and he makes a block on the linebacker, which allows a hole for Jacobs to run through and for the Raiders just to get enough breathing room being backed up so close to our own end zone. Just good stuff right here. And here we can see Michael Mayer shows he can be utilized as a deep threat as well. Play action pass for the Raiders, and he runs a good crosser route, and he shows off his exceptional hands, making this contested catch. Like I said, for a bigger guy, he has very good hands. So as we can see, Michael Mayer is starting to become a true asset in the run blocking game for the Raiders, and he's not getting bullied down in the trenches like he did in the first couple weeks as a rookie. That NFL strength is really starting to develop for him, and it will only get better for him after having a full NFL offseason at the end of this season. And we can also see that a lot of times he's going against defensive ends, and typically Mayer is at a disadvantage in those matchups, but a lot of times he has shown that he can hold his own, and at times too he's won those reps, so that's very great to see. Mayer has also continued to show us he has phenomenal hands and can really be a very reliable target for us in the passing game. He's really not a deep ball threat for us yet, but you know, as we've seen in some of these plays, he has shown us that he can make some plays down the field. But I ultimately just see him being a legit, reliable safety blanket in between the numbers across the field type of player for us that you can just rely on to move the chains and just grind out those tough yards here and there. He also serves as a great option in the play action passing game. He's not a one-dimensional player, so you can really have him out there on all 3 downs. And we finally saw him get his first touchdown pass against the New York Jets, and hopefully we can continue to use him in the red zone a little bit more, as he can definitely exploit some matchups against smaller defensive backs. Michael Mayer is going to be a huge part of this offense down the stretch for the Raiders if we want to end the season on a winning streak. And although Michael Mayer isn't having a Sam Laporta rookie breakout type of season, it doesn't mean he's not doing good and he's not improving, and that he isn't looking like a successful draft pick thus far. Look, I'm very excited to see the overall development and the progress of Michael Mayer moving forward. I am very excited from what I have seen from Mayer on tape thus far. But Raider Nation, I definitely want to get your guys' feedback. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think of Michael Mayer so far? Are you guys excited with his development? Let me know in the comment section down below. And with that being said, anybody that's new to the channel, you guys love Raider related content just like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next one.